Hello, Greenlight collectors. We have the 1972 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser. I bought a bunch of models, maybe like 10 models off of this website, 3,000 toys. They seem to have pretty good prices, and yeah, everything arrived properly. It's a little sticker for the toolbox. All right. Anyways, let's get this guy open. Greenlight. Oh, well, finally, there's some pictures on the back. Usually Greenlight doesn't take advantage. It'd be nice maybe if they showed pictures of the other cars here. I don't know what some of these cars actually look like, so if they showed pictures, people might want to actually buy more, right? So it's really strange. Estate Wagon Series number 7. So I like how this brand likes station wagons. I like station wagons. I remember riding in the back of station wagons as a kid. Possibly not this one, but something similar to this. All right, what did I learn about this from Wikipedia? So this would be the third generation if this is 1972. And the third generation Vista Cruisers span between 1964 to 1977. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the whole line of Vista Cruisers, all generations. 3 generations. The second generation, which is what this is, was 1968 to 1972. So this is, I guess, is the last of the second generation Vista Cruisers. I can't even read. All right. Let's see. Of this generation, the second generation, 166,000 of these were built. Could have been powered by a 5.7 liter V8 up to a 7.5 liter V8. 3-speed automatic transmission or 4-speed manual transmissions. It had something called a dual action tailgate where you could fold it down like a pickup truck or swing it out sideways like a van. Let's see. It's known for the fixed glass second sunroof over the seats in the back. And they even had sun visors back there, so that's why I pulled up this top view. This little sunroof for the back folk. That's nice that they remembered them. And then there's an optional third row seat, but it faced backwards. So that's what I remember as a kid. I got into some sort of station wagon and I was looking out the back. I just don't remember what the station wagon was. I imagine station wagons of this era all had similar options. Okay, Greenlight, what do we have here? So we have a nice metallic blue, a nice darker blue, or medium to dark. And then we have this printing here. Yes, they missed the mark a little bit. Sorry, this camera's always so low. My hand's always hitting it. But this racing stripe follows the whole side. And then Greenlight's wheels are usually pretty good. And today's the same case. Those stamped steel chrome things. And then the tires, well, the side printing isn't very perfect, but at least they tried. What I don't really like is the physical appearance of the molded tire. It's got these tread blocks that are just way too big for a road car. It would just be better to not even try. Just have that totally smooth on this side, and then start the tread somewhere in the middle here. You don't need to have side blocks like that, right? It's just not realistic to any of those photos I pulled up. We have some turn signal, or maybe it's a reflector indication there, and also a silver line, chrome line going along the whole bottom, so that's pretty good. And it also goes up on the wheel fenders here, so a lot of printing. There's a 442, so I guess that's the cubic inch displacement of this engine, and something there that I can't make out. Let me zoom in. W something? I don't know. Please leave a comment what you think that's for. Some sort of option code, probably. So the lock here is raised and painted silver. Same with the door handles. And then with silver paint going around the window trim and a little bit on the glass itself. There's no side glass in the front. But sadly, there's side glass in the back. I wish they would do away with that because look at it. You can't see the inside. It's all scratched and distorted. Alright, the front end, we got pretty good printing, black and white and silver, and then here is smooth, but they printed the grille in. Not perfectly, but this 442 is a raised badge. Okay, the Oldsmobile logo looks pretty good. I don't know if these are fog lights or whatever, maybe turn signals, but they're painted white. And then there's molded detail for the license plate, but no printing. And these recesses don't have any black paint. Okay. So I'd rather, but still, it's good that there's black paint up here. That's where I'd rather have it there than down there. For these vents up here, this is a crazy sick looking hood. Very muscle car for sure. I think it even has like hood pin latch details there. So this was a real muscle car, I believe. With the, it just happened to carry like 9 people. All right, the wiper blades. Oh, they're molded into plastic, so I guess that works. And they're painted silver. This is a pretty bad panel gap, but it's a dark color body, so it's not as visible. And then let's see if this actually opens. I see a gap here, but it's way too. I don't think my poster board putty trick's gonna work on this one. Well, let me get some. I just think it's. I think maybe some paint was wet or something. Yeah. Yep. Almost. Does it fold forward? I've been fooled by that before. Maybe it flips forward, but I can't get it to open at all. I don't know. So anyone that has this, please let me know if this casting, this opens or not. Maybe it just doesn't open. But why would you bother making a separate piece if it doesn't open? That's strange. Okay. Boy, this side has the fuel filler door. Nice little haunches here. This line goes, this character line is pretty cool. Alright, so the lights here, we got some red and silver printed nicely. The bumper seems to be a separate chrome piece, and this thing actually has a separate tow hitch. So if you want the trailer sort of stuff, you can pull it. Okay, so no license plate again, but it is molded there. And then the 442 badge is good. Oldsmobile badge is good. Some sort of chrome outline looks good. This tail light also looks good. And then again, more printing. And then this is cool. Yeah, I don't need a back glass because I'd rather see the interior. So that's nice. And then I guess this opens. But yeah, it's weird. Okay, well, it's painted nicely. And then you got some detail here, some sort of storage. So all the seats, maybe there's a seat, but it's folded down. I guess, or it just didn't come with that optional third row seat or something. Anyways, you could actually put something in there. I don't know what. Hold on here. Don't do this in real life, guys. You know, your friend passes out at a party, you gotta get him home, right? So, well, it's not as a typical size man will not fit, but all right, it's cool, I guess. If you want to have a diorama, maybe you make like some tiny cases of beer or something. All right, so we have a separate chrome plastic roof rack, and there is actually air, so it is suspended above the roof, and the roof also has silver raised ribs for structure, I guess, or keep the paint from getting scratched on the real car. Pretty neat. Sunroof there, you can see a little bit of ribbing in the seat. Unfortunately, it's a black interior, but that might actually be accurate looking at those real photographs. I'll get the flashlight, and there we go. So steering wheel looks pretty good. Get the focus. Yeah, dashboard looks all right. Looks like some instrument gauges are molded in. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty good. Okay, let's look at a couple other station wagons then, which I've gotten a few here since I've been in the U.S. So this is an Auto World 64 Country Squire by Ford. This is an Auto World 74 Buick Estate wagon. That's a big one. And my favorite one is a Chevy Kingswood wagon from '69. And sadly, I believe this is out of scale. It's a 57 Nomad from Muscle Machines, but this one has a lowrider option. You can move the suspension. So let's see. Actually, you know, let's line all these up. knowing that the Nomad is much too small, because the Nomad was like the luxury station wagon from Chevy at the time. Okay, those are all lined up in the back. I do think those first four, I mean, the Auto Worlds are supposed to be in scale, but I do think this Greenlight might be correct as well. You know, it's obviously longer than the Ford there, so yeah. But you can now see that Muscle Machines is way too small, so that's unfortunate. All right. Let's get that out. So, which station wagon do you guys like the most? That's, for me, I like this. It's just such a mean looking car. It looks like a Deathmobile. But I really like these three a lot. Sadly, this Ford's kind of lame, I think. Something about it. This is super aggressive. This is like ugly, but in a good way. It's got this weird like bull nose or rhino face. And this is just non-offensive. Just, I guess when you got these three, have more extreme looks to them. All right. So, if you're new to collecting, people, including myself, give Greenlight a hard time because of their quality control problems. I've had some with scratched graphics, jacked up wheels, you know. But this one actually, there's not really anything to complain about quality control wise. I mean, a tiny bit of paint might be a little bit off, but otherwise, it's a pretty perfect model. Pretty close. I'd give it like a 90%, 95% even. So that's nice. I'm just a little bewildered by why would you make a separate hood if it doesn't open? I just don't understand that. Why would you waste the time, you know, adding that piece and painting it separately when you could just cast it all in as one piece and just have the tailgate open? It would be ideal if a Greenlight would just, you know, leave all the windows down that could have that possibility. Auto World 2 also has that problem. Their rear windows here, they do have plastic. But it's just so much easier to see the interiors without the distorted plastic windows. Okay, well, thanks for watching today, and hopefully I'll get another station wagon in soon. All right, bye now.